myself in this conference is actually representing Indonesian Ecosystem Restoration Forum, or in Bahasa we call it Forum Restorasi Ecosystem. It is actually a forum. Today is about 25 members, and would like to be a partner to every stakeholder to push the ecosystem restoration mission in Indonesia. So when you ask me what is ecosystem restoration mean in this Indonesian forest management, I need to a little bit set back a little bit. Ecosystem restoration, when it starts, is actually in production forest. As you know that Indonesia, the forest is divided by the function, production forest, and the other forests like protected forest and conservation forest. And for people like myself that working in nature conservation, because Indonesia is so diverse, we always concerned that many important forest ecosystem that actually not well represented in Indonesian protected area. So that's actually come to the idea of have a new license called ecosystem restoration in production forest. So essentially, it's a normal production forest. It's not changed its function. It's production forest, but the difference is not cutting any tree. So the first purpose is actually to restore it. Can be by natural regeneration, or could be some replanting. That is start first as a ministerial decree, ministerial regulation, and then now become a government regulation. Yeah, interestingly, we start in the year 2002 when we actually intrigued by the report from the World Bank. Like BirdLife is actually intrigued by the report of the World Bank that in their report, this lowland rainforest in Indonesia, particularly in Sumatra and Kalimantan, is going to extinct because of the rapid expansion of using this lowland, which is actually very suitable for other land use. So for Sumatra, they say in the report that in 2010, this lowland rainforest in Sumatra will be gone. So we're getting worried, of course, and then we should do something. And then, as everybody know, that most of the lowland rainforest is a production forest, not a protected area, or there's only too small. So we want to have more protected area or conservation area, national park. But remember, this early 2000, we just reform, and there are more power in kabupaten and province. It's not easy to propose a good production forest to convert it as a national park, because we still have a problem about everybody question, if we change it to national park, what's actually the benefit? A national park is a cost center. So we try to discuss with the ministry. It took a lot of time, and actually I remember there's 3 ministers involved in this changing the regulation. And we are lucky at the time. I think we have been consistent and asking a very simple question and to the ministry that we would like to have a normal production forest concession, but please allow us not to cut any tree. As you know, after that just to allow a production forest concession not to cut any tree took another 4 years to make it in the regulation. So it's actually quite new. The first concession is actually 2007, and it's actually the PT Restorasi Ecosystem Indonesia, which is in South Sumatra. So now I believe there are 2. One is actually in East Kalimantan, belong to PT Restorasi Habitat Orangutan, which is actually associated with Borneo Orangutan Survival. Yeah, there are many discussion that how to actually move forward with ERC, ecosystem restoration concession, as a basis for REDD plus. I believe if the scheme for REDD plus is based on really commercial private, ERC is actually very suitable because it gives an assurance of on license and tenureship. So the further process of carbon accounting, assessment toward this permanency and other requirement, I think is much more suitable. But as you aware that REDD Plus is have a so much diverse and wide spectrum, and can be one kabupaten, one sub-district, the whole. So I believe that in coming year there will be more and more example when the government issue more license to more ERC license to private sector, and private sector can actually work on methodology, work on how to verify the emission reduction. So there's a future for ERC. We are actually satisfied actually because with this ERC right now, we have one additional way of taking care, managing production forest. This is very important because natural forest, if we want to really have a profit or generate income, it is not only tree, not only timber, but it's easy to say that we need to now to prove it with the Nagoya Protocol and this RED Plus and other payment, including water, can be actually materialized for Indonesia, because we actually need to work hard together to make sure that this example or proof of the concept is happen.